On Saturday in Al Hassana, south of Al Arish, and we are very much delighted to have with us via phone Volkhard Windford, the senior foreign correspondent in Egypt. A very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. When it comes to the airliner, the Russian plane accident which took place yesterday, how you have seen the media, covering the incident?
Well, you see, in general, that was quite a convincing effort to report the truth, the facts. But it took some time. I have the feeling now, actually I can say, there is a general conviction that it was a technical problem and not a terrorist attack. Mm-hmm. Right. That is, but you see, the very fact that these terrorist organizations declared itself responsible, which of course is a very dim possibility. Even the Russian specialists, it was the Russian airline or Russian victims, ruled out that it was a terrorist attack.
Right. Mr. Windford, of course, the black boxes are going to be taken out, and there is going to be, in the coming phase or in the coming weeks, new facts are going to be revealed. So from your own coverage or from your own reporting investigation on the scene, how do you assess that very sad incident implications on the Russian-Egyptian relationships in terms of tourism in particular?
Well, you see, the relations between Russia and Egypt generally are good. Not good, they are very good for many reasons. Concerning tourism, there was never a Russian tourist breakdown in Egypt, even when many Western countries did not continue their tourist activity in Egypt, or only partially. The Russians continued to send their tourists and to encourage them even to go. And this is not going to change.
If you can excuse me, I'll interfere that given the fact that 50% of the tourism in Sharm el-Sheikh and Hurghada is Russian tourism, do you think it's going to have the same flaw?
Well, I have to correct in one thing. Actually, now, according to the information we got from the officials, which I believe, 67% of the tourist facilities, hotels, are booked. Are not vacant, which is a very good sign. Apart from that, of course, any incident of that kind, no need that it has been done by terrorists or not, has a very certain effect. But look, it happened in other parts of the world. It happened even in the United States. And I don't think that the tourist industry as such will suffer for a long time, or will even suffer. No. At any rate, in very far probability that the black box findings might give a hint that the very unlikely case that it was a terrorist attack, which I rule out now. In that case, it may have a certain effect, but not a long-lasting effect. Because I recall that certain times terrorist attacks happened in certain hotel facilities in Sinai, and the tourism, after all, continued because the state security was very tight and convincing, and so I think that this time, tourism even to be ruled out, there will not be a long-lasting negative effect on tourism.
Mr. Volkhard, the senior foreign correspondent in Egypt, thank you very much for your input, sir, and have a very good day. Well, by this we come to the end of this episode of The Breakfast Show. My name is Nermeen Abdurrahman, and I had all the pleasure to have with me my dear colleague Dina Hussein. Dina, thank you very much.
Same here, Nermeen. Thank you and goodbye, and see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow is another day.